Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Lunar 2. In the last episode, we fought a boss, the plant boss, back in the forest or whatever, and as soon as we finished doing that and saving all the caravan people, Jean joined the party officially. So after that, we started heading onto the next village on our way to Pentagoulia or whatever, and well, we're roadblocked once again at the village of Takar. They have the village blocked, so this girl in the hood leading us off on a side path, which is apparently some kind of magic guild test or something. I don't know, man. We're here at a haunted mansion right now, and we're about to go inside and fight some spoopy ghosts, so let's do it. Well, I'm just saying that because it's supposed to be a haunted mansion. Will there actually be spoopy ghosts? I guess we'll find out. There's creepy little girls. Close enough. Good lord, that's creepy. Over and over again is not cool. Alright, say hello to the Rolling Imps and the Susie Deaths. Oh boy. Alright, I already mentioned it in the last episode, but I'll re-mention it now. There is no statue to heal yourself in this dungeon, so I'm being very sparse with my MP usage. In fact, I haven't used any, but now these bitches apparently absorb MP, so that sucks, which I didn't even remember that. Oh, this is horrible. Horrible, horrible. I didn't realize that was the thing. Well, I'm gonna focus on the Susie Deaths, because fucking, hey, well now all we have is the Susie Deaths.
Power.
Also, Lucia over here just defending herself, not even helping. Lucia, Earth to Lucia, we are a team, we're supposed to help each other. Anyway, these bitches are very immune to physical attacks, unfortunately, I think. They're also very fast, apparently. Oh yeah, they're very immune to physical attacks. Holy shit. Do they have a lot of HP, though? Damn, they do. Kill him, Lucia. Kill him. Alright. So they're actually really weak to magic. The problem is I don't really have a good magic attack right now. My only real magical attacks are... I mean, does Boomerang count? Boomerang might count. I know Ronfar's anger dice counts, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad right now. I'm just glad they're doing more HP attacks than MP attacks now that I realize they do MP draining moves, which is fucking pain in the ass. Friggin' A. I don't want to have to deal with that shit too much, hopefully. Nobody does. Okay. First enemy down. Yep, alright. It's fine. I'll fight this guy. I just hope that there's no little Susies in there with him. Hoping. Here's hoping. I don't mind fighting a group of these guys, I really don't. It's the Susies I care about. The little Susies, man, they scurry. They're a scurry bunch. They're a scurry little bunch. Quit running me over, bro. Okay. Yeah. Just take that one. See if Jean can kill that back one right here. Got him! Got him! Nice. Alright. Looking good. So, you know, that's good. That's a good sign that those enemies aren't very hard. I think in terms of level, we're doing pretty good. You know, we got some holy water. Like, I'm not under-leveled or anything like that, so I should be able to handle just fighting all the random enemies we come across. I'm trying to be very diligent about fighting every enemy we see, just so we don't end up under-leveled at all. And I know I over-leveled a tad bit when we were back in the Blue Spire at the very beginning of the game, but really we've only just kept up with that, and we're kind of at a point where we've leveled out, and we're basically good enough to do what we need to do for the rest of the game, so to speak. I don't know. Like, I'm probably not going to do a whole ton of grinding. Again, fighting every monster you see is generally good enough. Generally. There might be a part in the game where, for some reason, I'm underleveled for some specific whatever. So, I mean, maybe we'll have to grind for a level just because we're missing a move or something, because I'm not quite like, I'm like one level short of where I need to be or something. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I haven't planned too far ahead on this Let's Play. I've just kind of written down treasures and enemies for every dungeon so far, and that's about as far as I've really gotten with the planning. So, Yeah. And making sure we don't miss bromides. That's like #1, dude. Don't miss a bromide. Shit's important, dude. Can't miss any bromides. It's very important. In terms of where we're supposed to go in this dungeon, I think we have to go past these rock guys that are like in the way. Before I fight them, I want to make sure that we check all the dead ends, and we just did. Okay, so that was 3 of the treasures. That's already half the treasures that we need to get here, which is good. I was just checking my HP before we take this on. So this battle is the Knuckle Buster. I don't. Is he? Oh, okay. He's all right. Let's just focus on him then. I was thinking that he was immune to physical attacks, like he's red, but he's not. Oh, but he's very high defense in general, though. Well, that makes me worry a little bit because I don't know how much HP he has. I should have probably killed the imps first, just because. Maybe. And he hits twice too. Oh, that's no bueno. Napalm shot on the imp, or the guy. Do it. Do it. Oh man. It's fine. That's because the imp threw her head, or threw its head at her. Alright, let me focus on the rest of these guys for the moment. I want to get rid of them. I want to have these imps rolling around doing extra damage when I got this strong guy to deal with. Get out of here, you bitches. Yeah, I don't know what he's weak to. He must be weak to something, though. It might be worth my while to use one of Jean's moves on hard enemies like this, or even the little floaty ghost girls. See, this is another reason why I should have like got second opinions on certain enemies and like actually looked up strategies on enemies and what I should be doing here. Because I'm kind of just going by memory right now and reactions to what I'm seeing in front of me instead of planning ahead. Which is fine. It's fine to do it this way, but I feel like I'd be much more prepared and efficient if I did it a better way. Yeah, let's just fight this. Maybe I should try some shit. I don't know. I don't mind using a little bit of MP, because, again, this place does end in a boss fight, which I happened to kind of mention before. Are they at least... Oh man, they're immune to everything? These bitches might be immune to everything. I don't know, they're immune to everything Hero can do. What about Destiny Dice? Or Anger Dice? Ooh, Anger Dice are actually red. Or, I mean green. Let's use that then, fuck it. Does any of this stuff work on them? Ooh, Sleep Step actually works, huh? I might use Sleep Step. It might be worth it to use Sleep Step. If I can put one of these bitches to sleep, that might be worth it. I'm gonna try it. Let's see how it goes.
Gypsy magic!
Let's see. Yo! Okay. See, this is why we have Jean, and I'm so dumb for not trying more things out, but I'd say that was worth it. And if this bitch burns to death, we're even gonna be even more... We're gonna be sitting even more pretty. Yo! My goodness. Okay. Maybe I should just go ahead and use my MP as needed. Now we just need to figure out a good way to handle the Knuckle Dusters, and then we'll really be good. Anyway, for now, we're just focusing on finishing them off now. I know we'll probably wake that Sleeping Beezy up, but that's alright. She won't get a turn during this turn, so hopefully she'll just die right here. Hell yeah, she will. Let's go. And Jean went up to level 18. Awesome. Super awesome. Alright. That evens her out with everybody else, right? She was level 17. Okay. Cool. Sitting real pretty. And yeah, don't feel shy about the healing herb, dude. Use them up. You saw we maxed those out. We maxed those bitches out real easily, so don't be shy. Use them up, man. If you run out, you run out. You know what? Let's go ahead and fight this. I'm not leaving any treasures behind. I don't remember which ones are which, so even if this just ends up being an herb treasure, I'd say it's worth it. Alright, let's focus on this guy. Okay, these guys are actually weak to Anger Dice as well. Interesting. Well, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully Sleep Step keeps working. It would be nice. Hell yeah, dude. They must be super immune. It makes sense since they look like little girls in nightgowns. They would fall asleep very easily. It makes kind of logical sense just by just sheerly on physical appearance and design. I like it. Also, fucking Anger Dice, dude. That's where it's at. Anger Dice is worth it, too, because it's so cheap to use. So cheap. So dozer. Focus on the sleeping BZ first. Get rid of her. Alright, now we can work on Knuckle Duster Man. What does he remind me of? He reminds me of, like, California Raisin or something, you know? Lady Luck be kind! Burn him! Burn him to the ground. Damn, hero. Hitting that 19 already? Gene just barely hit 18, son. Already rushing to 19. I ain't complaining. Hell yeah. And I got a Starlight. Worth it. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and just fight stuff. Let's just fight stuff. It might have been more worth it to go through the Knuckle Duster, but if there's only one Susie here, I'm okay with it. Just one Susie equals not a big deal. If we can put that BZ to sleep, all the mo better.
Gypsy magic!
Especially if you're going to put him to sleep with that Gypsy magic. Yay. I feel like in my past when I played this game, I was very lenient with Gene's moves. Lenient? That's not the word. I was very stingy? I don't know. I would just hardly ever use her goddamn abilities. In the early part of the game, especially. Like, her abilities never seemed that useful to me. But after having played Lunar 1 again and realizing how useful some of the status effect stuff is, like sleep especially, I'm thinking Gene's a lot more useful than I remember. And I already loved her the way she is and the way she ends up, you know, by the end of the game when she learns a bunch of more moves and stuff. Spoiler alert, your characters learn more moves. But yeah, I'm actually quite curious to try out some more of her stuff in the early part of the game here. There's probably a lot more status effect stuff that I can utilize and make good use out of to whoop some ass. And I look forward to trying some of that shit out. Anyway, we're going to try and get rid of both these BZs as quickly as possible.
Gypsy magic!
Put one to sleep. Burn one with some dice. Not have to deal with this shit. Yeah, I'm hoping they always do that boo move. I'm not scared of that boo move. I'm more scared about them doing goddamn whatever that thing's called. The move that takes my MP away. That's what you don't want to see. Them's what you don't want to see. What? How you gonna survive that? Boy style. Let's focus on getting rid of this bitch first. That bitch first. She's probably gonna die in one hit. Yeah, that's right. Get rid of that guy. And maybe Hero can get a good. Yeah, go hero. Go hero. Go. Run far. Level 19. Hell yeah, son. Hell yeah. Awesome. I'll take it. So I technically don't have to fight that other Knuckle Duster over there. I could have. I might still. But I don't have to. This battle should be straightforward. Attack. Boop. Boop. Yeah, now that I have a whole nother lease on life, I'm playing Lunar a bunch of times, the first one, since the last time I played this game. I feel like I'm playing this game differently for the first time ever. Not just with Gene, but just in general, like with a different mindset is what I mean. With the mindset that I'm just going to be fighting every enemy, not really worrying about, like, you know, conserving things. I'm just going to fight everything. Like, that's going to be the name of the game. Fight everything. Just fight it all. Because I remember the struggles of this game, man. I remember boss fights that would kick my ass, and a lot of it was just because I didn't fight everything you come across. Lunar is really a game about there's as many enemies as there needs to be, because that's just the pacing of the game. If you don't fight all the things you see, you can expect to have some troubles with boss fights and other things in the long run. So they really do set you up nicely if you just take the time. Just take the time, man. Don't be an impatient ninny-nancy like I used to be, and just fight all the things. I mean, it's supposed to be what the game is about, right? The battles. It's not just the story, which is awesome, but the battles are the other half of the game, you know? So you gotta take it all, man. You gotta live it all. And I do like the battle system. It's not like I'm complaining about that either. It's just, it was hard for me when I was younger just because I would always I just wanted to get to the next part. I just wanted to see the next part of the story. I didn't want to see her fight a million bajillion battles. I want to see what happens next. I want to see the next picture of Jean. Okay? Just saying. So anyway, you get my point, right? I've actually explained myself many times, and during any of these PS1 playthroughs I've done of PS1 RPGs that I played through when I was younger, I always explained myself as I just wanted to move on, man. I always struggle with shit because I always just wanted to move on. Next part, next part, next part, next part. I always wanted to make progress. I didn't want to sit around and grind forever. I was a grinding hater. Final Fantasy VII is a great example of that one as well. I used to try to just mash my way through that game. Always ended up horrible. Always. Every time. Horrible. My only concern here is Ronfar's MP, but I think we're going to be fine. There's not that much left of this, right? I think I got all the treasures now. Actually, there might be one left before we get to the end here. The mansion is only one big screen, by the way. A lot of the dungeons in Lunar, which for some reason I always think they're like, some of the dungeons are really big, but then if you like zoom out on them, you realize it's only just one big screen. You're not actually going through multiple screens. It's kind of interesting how they design Lunar dungeons. But it makes sense for PS1. I mean, PS1 was capable of making bigger areas all in one loaded screen. They don't have to load every time. Well, with this kind of graphics, let me add that. With the graphics that they used here for Lunar, which are not really PS1 standard, in terms of like, I should say, they're not necessarily showing the full capabilities of what PS1 is capable of. That's what I really mean to say, with 3D graphics and stuff. This is more of a 2D game. Yeah. With that, that's all I'm trying to say. Also, I'm going to go ahead and fight that last Knuckle Duster, just because the principle of the matter, man. Let's clear this bitch out, because I think we're just about done here. The last item was another Starlight, which of course we want. If worse comes to worse, during the boss fight, I will just use a Starlight on Ronfar, if I need to, which could very well happen, so we'll see. Ronfar's the only one that I'm really worried about MP-wise. I'm thinking in the boss fight we'll probably use Sleep Step like we've been using, but once we run out of MP, I'm just going to attack her. I don't think I care about her. Like, the difference between Jean's regular attack and the amount of damage I would do with Sleep Step is probably so very minimal that I'm not even going to worry about it.
Lady Luck
Live with the difference. It's interesting that we're actually going to have 2 boss fights in 2 episodes in a row. The game's pacing is... We're starting to pick up the pace a little bit. The first few episodes are pretty story-heavy. We didn't do a whole lot of... I feel like we didn't make a whole lot of progress, honestly. But now I feel like we're picking up the pace a little bit more, and I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Oops, I meant to have Jean attack the little girl first. Oh well, too late. Can't take it back. Sorry, Hero's got her. Finish her! Ronfar!
Lady Luck, be kind!
Lady Luck, be kind, baby. And we're in there. Alright. Ooh, we got a nut. That's a nut. That's a nut. Nuts are good. And because we're level 18/19 here, I think we're pretty much right where we need to be for the boss. That's the other thing I should have wrote in my notes is like recommended level for boss fights, but I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We have all the moves that I wrote down, so it's not like we're missing anything that we should have. I'm also going to make sure that we are very close to full HP for this. I don't care if we use up most of our healing herbs for this. I really don't. Because we're probably not going to use any of them in the battle. Let's go ahead and put Lucia full HP. Everybody else... that's close enough. I think all the equipment's good. We didn't pick up anything new here. We still have that poison thing, but that just lowers my attack power, and I don't want to do that with anybody right now. Nobody's attack power being lowered is what I want. I don't need that poison magic right now. The other thing I want to do real quick, for this battle in particular, I'm going to move some people around a little bit. I'm actually going to move Ronfar, like, here. I'll leave Jean in the bottom corner, but I'm going to... Oops. I'm going to move Lucia, actually, like, to right here. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I'm going to put Hero, like, here. And Ronfar down here. And I'm going to put Jean, like, in the middle. Here we go. we'll make like a plus formation. Should be interesting. I don't even know if he does any line attacks. I hope he doesn't, or it doesn't. Whatever we want to call this boss fight coming up. Hope it doesn't. I don't even remember if it's a he or not. It's a boss fight. That's all I know. So yeah, we're good. Let's do it. Phew, I think we're almost out of here, hero. That door looks like an exit. But what is that crazy thing next to it? I don't know. I haven't seen something this weird since the pub in LARPA had a dwarf tossing contest. It almost looks like a carnival ride, doesn't it? Well, good job. You just turned it on. If this is a ride, I want to get off. Alright, well, say hello to boss fight time. It's the Magic Tester LX1. Well, it's supposed to be a test for the Magic Guild. Say hello to the big drummer boy. He's not the little drummer boy, he's the big boy. Okay, so right off the bat, I will tell you that you don't even have to use Poe Sword, because apparently the boomerang will do just as much damage here. I mean, he's green, he's vulnerable to it. Poe Sword, he's not even vulnerable to it, so it's worth it to just use boomerang. Pretty sweet. Alright, as for Ronfar, he's going to do the same thing we did in the last boss fight, which is Saint Litany on everyone. I'm going to Saint Litany on Hero first, I think. Yep. And then, again, just going to use her lowest MP attack. I don't think he's going to be weak to any of this shit, right? No. Just use her lowest MP attack, and then when she runs out, I'll just use regular attacks. Also, she will be our backup healer, item user, because she goes first, and while Ronfar is still casting Saint Litany on everyone, I'll just heal as needed with Jean. So I'm going to be a little more diligent about healing this time around. Unlike what I just did in the last boss fight last episode with the plant when I was being a little too cavalier and I let Hero die twice. I don't have enough Angel's Tears to allow that to happen again. And now you will see why I put Lucia in the front row. Because this guy likes to attack the person who's closest to him. So I put Lucia in the front row so she can use Napalm attack as a counter attack. Which is a very good idea in my opinion. So do that. It's nice. Alright. I'm actually going to live with the fact that Lucia got hit there. And just go ahead and attack again. Oh, that put you to sleep. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's alright. If there's one person I'm okay with being put to sleep, it is definitely Lucia. Anyways. Boomerang, actually, I didn't expect Boomerang to do that much damage.
Yeah,
That's pretty
baby,
nice for
yeah.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Somebody was channeling his inner fucking goddamn Austin Powers when he was voice acting Ronfar. That's for damn sure. I actually would like it if she didn't die, meaning her being Lucia. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use a healing herb on her. I want her to stay alive at the very least. I don't want her to die. Oh crap. Twice in a row? Okay, cool. I didn't realize she was going to get hit twice in a row. Is that, oh, you know what? That bubble move? It might just do half of your HP. Maybe. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if that's actually true. Oh well. In the meantime, dodge that, bitch. Saint Litany, baby. Should I cast it on Lucia also? I don't even know. Tempting. Maybe I should. If I'm going to keep her in the front row and let her keep getting hit, I might as well. I mean, you don't want Lucia to die, really. You want her to be there to take the brunt of the damage and do counterattacks. So I don't want her to die. So I'm just going to keep healing her up so she's ready to fucking go. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention how much HP this guy has. He actually has 2,500 HP, so he has 500 more HP than the last boss we fought last episode. So you can expect this battle to last a slight bit longer than last episode 1, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Alright. Anyway. Now that Ronfar hit Saint Litany on everybody, I think the rest of this battle will be dedicated to healing up with him, and then having Jean and Hero doing their thing. And then hopefully Lucia can keep doing some counterattack stuff. Because it goes well with our shit. I don't think I've ever tried this strategy before where I put Lucia in front. It's just not a thing I thought to do when I was younger. I didn't realize her MO was counterattack. Like, I didn't realize that was how we prompted Napalm Shot every time. I mean, I probably subconsciously thought it back then, but I never committed it to memory to where I was like, oh wow, she counterattacks with Napalm Shot. I I never really like put that together. But now I know these as fact, so here we go. Napalm shot, counterattack, boom, extra damage, hell yeah. Back in the day, I would just be like, oh yeah, she's doing something useful this turn, cool, you know? I wouldn't think that it actually got prompted by the enemy. Now I know that. Always good to learn and build upon the knowledge of games you love and know so well. Like, when I played Final Fantasy Tactics this last time, I learned a lot just going back and looking up strats and setting things up differently. I learned a whole lot about the game. Every time you replay a game you already love and it has more depth to it that you don't even realize, it's always nice, man. It feels good. It feels really good. Oh, Lucia, you're not supposed to run? Dang it. Okay, well, this guy has 3 phases, by the way. I didn't mention that yet because I was waiting until we got past the first phase. So, we blew his arms off. Now he's going to have a new attack, I believe. As for our strategy, it will not change in the slightest. He will be doing exactly, or we will be doing the exact same thing. I guess I'll spend this turn doing anger dice because everybody's got full HP. And Saint Litany, so there's no reason to do anything else. Nice work, nice work. Hoomabang!
Dodge this!
Boomerang! That'll be nice, because I shouldn't have to use a Starlight on Hero at all in this battle, since I'm doing Boomerang. Ooh, and the extra damage from Ronfar, beautiful. Beautiful. And ow. I believe that is an AoE attack, by the way, so if you don't have everybody spread out, that will hit everyone in the way. Lucky for me, I was smart to keep everybody kind of spread out. And also that Lucia didn't go next to anybody. Stupid ass Lucia. Lucia, go back to the middle! Damn you and your AI. Damn you. It's okay. As long as we had everything set up before it all happened, we're okay. It's all bueno. It's all bueno.
Dodge this!
Dodge this! We have to have already gotten him, like, I want to say we're at least 1,500 into this guy. At least. I don't know at which point the damage has to be to the next phase. Oh yeah, he has a 3rd phase, by the way. Did I mention that? This is only phase 2. He does have a phase 3. That's how you know you're almost done. In fact, a lot of bosses have that, now that I say that out loud, because the last boss we fought last episode also had this same thing, right? He, she, it, the plant thing, had 3 phases. As we slowly peeled the layers away as like an onion, we saw the voluptuous chesticles of a plant monster thing. That happened. Oh, it happened.
Dodge this!
And you know you enjoyed it, whoever you are. And the point is, bosses have multiple phases.
Lady
and they
Luck,
will add new attacks, or lose attacks accordingly because of their new phases. There's just so much new layers to the freaking game compared to the first game. It astounds me that I haven't remembered as much about this game as I thought, and it's so good. It's so good. So very good. How I love it so. Anyway, Jean's out of MP. Time to attack. See how much damage we do with her attacks. Ooh, actually, that's a lot lower than Sleep Step was doing. Sleep Step was hitting like 70.
Dodge this!
That's only about 30-something damage right there. It's an unfortunate drop-off, but that's okay. I'm not going to waste a Starlight on Jean, honestly. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Hero's still bang-a-ranging away. Ronfar's getting the occasional anger dice in there. I think we're fine. Might be prolonging the battle. It's just a slight bit, but that's okay. It's okay. As long as we live, we okay. Ooh, speaking of phases, we're on phase 3. Here we go. Alright, now this move that he's about to do, I think is actually one of those attacks I was talking about where he might hit people in a straight line. Maybe. I actually don't know that for a fact. It just looks like it, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like he's about to spit a beam of something at me? Just saying. Guess we'll just wait and see.
Dodge this!
Dodge this!
Lady Luck, be kind!
Be kind, my friends. Be kind. Nice little double fives. I'll take it. Yeah, that's definitely a straight line attack. If there's 2 people lined up, he would hit 2. If he would have hit Ronfar with that, he definitely would have hit Lucia with that as well. It would have happened. But lucky for me, he's going for Jean for some odd reason, which is the character I least care about for the rest of this battle, honestly. Well, I shouldn't say least. It's still Lucia. But as long as Ronfar's there to heal and Hero's there to deal out the 100 damage, eventually this motherfucker's going down. Also, the fact that he just went for Lucia finally means Lucia might actually knock him with a nice napalm shot on this turn as well. Isn't that nice?
Dodge this!
Come on. He can't have that much more HP. We're in the third phase, goddammit. I would say he's got to be down to that last 500 HP. Gotta be. Also, the more I see Lucia cast that napalm shot, the more I'm having memories of Lucia goddamn saving me in boss fights. Like where I was basically dead to rights, the boss should have killed me, but Lucia was still alive at the end and all my other party members were dead. And then Lucia would come in, hit him with a napalm shot with one of her counterattacks, and I would win the fight that way. I feel like that has happened at least a few times for me in the past. I'm having like small like, oh yeah, that's a thing that happened. Like, it's coming to me. Because I was just thinking like, what if that happened? I'm like, that has happened for me. Where Lucia was the only one left, and she just wins the battle because she's a beast with that napalm shot. And I was already close to winning. I just happened to screw up near the end. So she can save your ass. Definitely, even though you can't control Lucia, she's still pretty badass and definitely a worthwhile party member, man. She does work. Speaking of which, I think she just finished this off for us. Hell yeah. Go, Lucia. It's your birthday. Oh, Lucia. Weird boss fight, right? It didn't even end like a normal Lunar boss fight where the thing just goes zoop, whoop, whoop, and disappears. Nope. It blew up like a fucking machine. Kind of awesome. Anyway, I think everyone's going to go up a level if Hero went up one. Nice. And he learned Vortex. Nice. Death-dealing wind attack. I think that's a hit all, too. Nice. Anyway, Ronfar goes up, and so does Jean. All right. Looking good. Looking real good.
You idiots! You
Hey,
totally
bitch.
destroyed my Mega Magic Tester!
Bitch. Yep, it's the hooded girl. Here we go.
I guess you did pass. Ta-da! Congratulations! You're a winner! My name is Lemina. You have now officially passed the entrance exam to the Magic Guild of Vane. Did I surprise you?
Yeah. Mostly because you said your name's Lemina Ausa. Yeah, she said her name's Lemina Ausa. Just putting that out there. Anyways, apparently we've made it into the Magic Guild of Vane. I'm pretty proud of that. Anyway, I've got a confession to make. This manor is a testing ground. And since you passed with flying colors, you're officially approved for guild membership. In fact, if you join right now, you'll be charter members of the guild. Isn't that exciting? You'll become part of the rich history and tradition of Vane. You won't be paid for your services, but it can't be helped. You being apprentices and all. So, what do you think? Ready to join the most prestigious organization in the world? It sounds nice, but we're in the middle of a quest, so we don't really have time. Sorry. Oh, don't say that. You have to reconsider. You have to join the guild. Please, please, please. I'll even make you a deal. Join the Magic Guild right now, and I'll reduce your entry fee to 98 silver. Entry fee? You never said anything about an entry fee. Yeah, for real though, if you're gonna accept people into your shit, you can't be giving me a fee. I didn't ask to join in the first place. You recruited me, remember? I can't believe this. You're going to turn down an invitation from the leader of the Magic Guild? Also, get used to that portrait down there on the bottom left. That's one of the ones you'll see the most, probably with Lemina. Well, fine. I suppose you have to finish this little quest of yours. So I'll come along and lend you the considerable services of my powerful magic. Wait, what? Well, we're on the road. I'll tell you all about the Magic Guild and why you all have to join. And when your quest is over, we'll go to Vane and sign you up for some magic classes. So let's start moving. The sooner I help you finish your quest, the sooner you can join the guild. Wait, what? So, excuse me, but don't you think you're being a little, I don't know, pushy? The Magic Guild sounds like an enchanting place. Are you going to travel there, hero? Watch it, Lucia. This girl sounds desperate enough to hog-tie you and drag you to this Vane in a sack. Don't be silly, Ruby. I'm sure that we'll have a lot of fun traveling with Lemina. Yeah, lighten up, Red. Besides, there's always room for a lovely lady in our party. Oh, yeah. Okay, Ronfar. I think we all know what your motivations are. 2 words, hands off. Calm down, my emerald-haired angel. I assure you that my thoughts are entirely pure. Pure lust, you mean? we going to talk or are we going to move? My time is very valuable, you know. Let's go down the stairs and I'll guide you through the rest of the mountain pass. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, we have Lemina now. She just is part of our team. Awesome. We'll look into her a little bit more later. Let's just get the fuck out of here for now. I don't think we have to fight anymore on the way out of here, do we? I think we're just done. Oops. I didn't mean to go back in. That was my bad. Actually, should we check the dead body here? Oh, also the scary music started back up. Whoops. I don't like the scary music. It's scary. I want the happy music. In fact, I think this is like Lemina's theme, maybe? I don't know, man. All I know is Lemina. What a character. What a freaking character. Another reason why I like the characters in this game way more than Lunar 1. Lemina is quite the character, and you'll see as we go. I mean, between Ronfahr, Jean, and Lemina, I would say our supporting cast is much better. Much better than Nash, Mia, and Jessica. And then Kyle, of course, but I don't know. I guess Lucia counts as like our Luna. I don't know. At this point, we don't really have a Kyle equivalent at this point, I would say. I mean, I already called Ronfahr a Jessica equivalent, but plus Kyle, like, combined, like, character-wise. I just mean Kyle as a character, as a use, like, we don't have somebody to complement heroes with physical abilities. Not that we will or we won't, I'm just saying we don't have that right now. Anyway, this looks like a dead end. Now what? I don't mean to nitpick, but I thought this trail went all the way through the mountains. We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere along the way. Didn't we, Lemina? Actually, we're exactly where we should be. For the last part of our journey, we'll be using... What? Ta-da! The magic carpet of the Magic Guild, sewn from the thread of precious vein magic silk. Don't just stand there, everyone. Hop on. I promise to charge you a very reasonable transit fee. Oh my god, dude. I love the art they do in this game for the bottom corner. I feel like they went more all out with the portraits at the bottom. They made them a little more... They added more to them, like more different ones. Like in this case, she's got the money symbols over her eyes. Great details, man. You're charging us to take a ride on this moth-eaten rug? Of course I am. You may be my new friends, but business is still business. Now get on and let's go. The only thing I hate more than wasting time is wasting money. Okay. What's wrong? Come here and get on the carpet. Or are you going to jump off the cliff instead? Shit, it might be better at this point. Who knows? Is everyone on board? I know it's a bit cramped, but the carpet wasn't meant to hold passengers. Wait. It wasn't meant to hold passengers. Then why do we have 5 people on here? What the fuck? I have an idea. How about you carry us down one at a time instead of killing us all at once? I'll ask you to be quiet before I have to charge you a complaint fee on top of a transit fee. Anyway, here we go. Keep your head and arms above the carpet at all times. Uh-oh. Hopefully this goes as well as it sounds like it might. Oh, hey. There you go. Boom. Following through on the promise. Hey, not bad. This is amazing, Lemina. We're really flying. Now I see why Ruby loves her wings so much. Lemina, what's the matter? Why do you look so serious? Because strong magic requires complete concentration. Even the slightest distraction could... Someone put a finger on Lemina's upper lip, quick! Too late! Damn it. Well, hope you enjoyed that game. I love that the carpet just floats away and lands on a tree, too. That shit's funny. I think I ruptured my spleen. I don't even know what my spleen does. Is everyone okay? Ah, jeez, that magic carpet was in my family for 8 generations. It's irreplaceable. Yeah, we're fine, Lemina, and thanks for your concern. Well, that wasn't what I'd call a smooth ride, but it was actually kind of fun. Cheer up, Lemina. What's most important is that we all made it down safely. Yes, you're right. I can always buy another carpet, even if it won't be quite as nice. I just hope you guys realize that I'm not going to quit until you decide to join the Magic Guild. And I'll have to raise your entrance fees to cover the cost of buying a new carpet. What was that, Lemina? Never mind. If everyone's okay, let's get moving. The magic city of the Vein awaits. I don't know what the hell is it. I almost called it the magic city of Gain. I don't know what the hell that means. Anyway, yeah. conveniently, there's a statue chilling down here at the bottom of the fucking hill. I don't know why they put one there, but hey, I'm not complaining. Okay, guys. Cool. That's exciting. So back to the world map with us. We're on the other side of Takar. We did it. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, now that that happened, now what do we do? There's a cave over here. What's to the north, though? I'm going to go double check because I don't remember. Is there anything up here? Nope, just dead end. Okay, cool. Got past Takar. She said it would get us past Takar. She didn't lie, man. Can't hate on what Lemina did, man. She said we were going to get past Takar, and that's exactly what she followed through on. Good stuff. Alright, say hello to our next mini pass-through dungeon. Yes, this is another one of those pass-through dungeons. It's not a full-on dungeon with a boss fight or anything. This place is called... the Bandit Butt. It's the East Bandit Butt. The Bandit Butte. I like to call it the Butt, though. Welcome to the Bandit Butt. It's a pass-through dungeon. It's got a few enemies, a couple treasures. You know, normal pass-through dungeon type shit. But remember, past Takar, we're on our way to a city called Nota. So that's what we're doing right now. We do have Vortex now, which is an all-magic attack. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I'll also attack normal. Yeah. Oh man, I left Lucia in the front row. That was not what I meant to do. Anyway, let's show off the prowess of a master magician. Check out all these freaking abilities that Lemina comes with, man. She's got all 3 flame attacks, all 3 ice attacks, and she has power flame and magic seal all right when you get her. All awesome. By the way, every enemy in this area is going to be weak to Burning Rain. Feel free to spam it as much as you want. Because like I said, this is just a pass-through dungeon, no boss fight impending. So basically, whatever survives after these few turns, Lemina is going to obliterate immediately. It's going to be pretty sick. Don't blink. You might miss it. Now, the only downside to Lemina is very much like Mia in the first game. Very slow, always goes last, so you have to account for that when you're doing magic spells with her. But hey, she kicks ass, so I'll hear no complaints out of you, whoever you are. Alright, there's a lot of enemies. Well, a lot of... there's not that many. We already fought 2 of them. That was the Man-Eater and the Killer Buzz, so this must be the Parasite, the last new enemy that we're going to take on here. There's only 3 enemies in this dungeon. You've now seen them all. I'm almost tempted to do Vortex just to show you what it does. I'm almost tempted to do all these moves. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do some more moves just to show you what they do. Show you Moth Dance. Yeah, we'll keep burning these guys because they're weak to fire, but we're going to end up seeing pretty much every magical spell at some point. Here's Moth Dance, in case you wanted to know. She just basically just sends a swarm of moths at them, and boom, there you go. Damage. And she poisons the motherfucker. Nice work. Nice work. Apparently Ronfar can whack a fool to death in 1 hit. I'll take it. Burn them! Parasites are dangerous, man. You want to fuck with Lucia, though? You're gonna have to fuck with the rest of them. And you're all dead. Wait, no, not quite. But on the positive side, Lucia's pissed, so eat some napalm, bitch. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Alright. So, again, this is just a pass-through dungeon. There are a few enemies. We just fought all 3 of the new enemies we're going to see here. But there is also 3 treasure chests to pick up along the way. Hopefully they're all pretty straightforward to find. I am not 100% sure, but I'm sure it'll be pretty clear as we go. Wait, is there more than 3 new enemies here? I only wrote 3 down. Why did I only write 3 down? I don't know. These are killer shrooms, though. These are new. Maybe this is the last new enemy. I don't know. Let's see Vortex. Let's check it out. Yeah, you should use attack. Let's show off the bee dance. And just in case, we'll burn everything if anything's alive at the end. Basically, Lemina will be there to pick up the pieces at the end. Here is bee dance. The bees come in, they do their thing, they sting a motherfucker, and they down. Here's what Vortex looks like.
Ferocious wind!
Ferocious wind. Hits all and kicks ass. Let's go. Of course, to finish it all off, Burning Rain of destruction and victory. very much like Flameria from the first game. Ooh, also, Jean learned Butterfly Dance. So that's a big change in this game. A lot of the moves you learn in this game, they'll be taking all these moves that you've learned and they'll evolve it into a new move, hence the morphing thing. So technically now Moth Dance is better than it was before. It's now Butterfly Dance. It actually will do more damage now, which is very nice. And I don't think the MP cost changes either, right? Oh, maybe it did. I don't think Moth Dance costed 9, so maybe it does change the MP cost. So I might be wrong when I said that, but either way, I'll take it. A better move is still a better move, even if it costs more MP. No hating on that. Yeah, otherwise, let's just get back to attacking regular. Let's show off the Enchanted Kiss just to show off the last new move, and then we'll burn everything else to the ground. I don't remember if this one actually does damage. Does it? It does. Wow, all of her moves actually do damage. Maybe that's why I never got into using them, because I thought they didn't do damage. That could be my excuse. Could be. Either way, Lucia's dead, so that's cool. No napalm counterattack from her. Oh well. Also, I should probably change my formation. Having Lemina... Actually, it's not that bad having Lemina down there in the back corner. That's actually where I would put her. I just want to change everybody else's layout, honestly. Anyway, this thing should be dead before I have to worry about it, right? Right? Good. I was like, you better not fucking survive regular attacks, bitch. I didn't want to have to think about the fact that I didn't choose Lemina to do anything useful. I made her do regular attack. Yeah, Lemina's regular attack with her hitting people with her magical stick. Not usually the best thing. Anyway, Shiro Crest. We got our second crest in the game. Or third crest? Second crest? Second crest. Increases the user's range at the expense of their wisdom. So magic attack goes down, but your range goes up. It's actually kind of nice. Not too helpful right now. You know what? I will put it on Hero right now since I'm not really using his magic attacks at the moment. But in general, I'll probably turn it off, take it off, unequip it, because I would like to be able to use his magical attacks, meaning boomerang and stuff, without it being less powerful. But really, though, it's nice because in random battle situations, he'll be able to run further across the map and not have to waste any of his attacks, which is really nice. I'm hoping to get through the rest of this pass-through dungeon before we call this a video. I know I'm pushing the limits here. We're getting close to... I think we're past 50 minutes already. We're close to it. I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. It's no big deal. These are my episodes. I make them as long as I want to make them. It's all that matters is me. Only me matters. Only me. Alright, good stuff. Burning fools to the ground. Straight down to the ground. Looking real nice. Alright. So we only found the Shiro Crest so far. There are still 2 more treasures here. They're pretty much just along the way. I don't think any of them are like super out of the way to get. This is a pretty straightforward pass-through dungeon. There shouldn't be a lot of side paths or anything. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that, which is not what I meant to do. I meant to go to Lucia and heal her. Sorry about that. Sorry about that to me for wasting MP. And because I want all the money and experience I can get, I'm still going to fight everything, even though I really don't have to here. It's pretty easy to avoid some of these enemies. Too late, though. I should have attacked the big dude. Why do I waste my attacks on the weaker guys when I know they're going to die? Basically, I'm just going to kill everything, and then we're going to do flame rain, and then it'll be over. Or rather, it won't matter, because those plant guys are already dead anyways. Burning rain. Flame rain, fire rain, rain of hell, I don't care. It's all burning. It all hurts. It's hot. It's cute. It's hot and it's cute. Yes. That's what I just said. That makes sense. Kill him, Gene. Throw that iron fan in his dumb face. Do 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 do. Shoo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Shoo-ba-doo. Ba-doo-boo-boo. Shooby, boo, ba doo, boo, boo, doo, beep, shh. Alright, 5 of these fools. I'll still gonna do the Flaming Rain. There's no reason not to, man. It kills everything, and I have enough MP. She has a shit ton of it. I might as well just keep spamming it until I can't. Until I can't, baby. Until I can't. Until I can't, baby. Until I can't. Don't bite me, bro!
Mega Magic Flame!
I know! Victorious Magic Flame is what you should call it. Good stuff. Good, good, very good, children. Very, very good. And before I forget, or before I make it worse, use a calm litany because everybody was a little bit hurt there. Make everybody all good. Make everybody feel good about themselves real quick, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright. Here's what we're gonna do here. Check this out. Check this fucking shit. I am gonna use flame. Just straight up flame. Because I think we'll kill everything else before it matters. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. Probably am gonna regret doing exactly what I just did. We'll see. Because the Mushroom Man is still alive. Also, Ronfar didn't even get close enough to get his hit in. So I regret all of it. I regret everything. Flames! In your face, bitch. Nice. I don't regret anything. You know why? Because Big Dude died right away. And that's really all we can be happy with. So thwack him with your staff, Lemina. I'm all good with it at this point. Even though victory is about to be mine. Mm-hmm. No treasures out here, huh? I guess all the treasures are inside. Inside, not outside, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hit another quick calm litany, maybe even a regular one on Lemina because she's hurting. She has a lot less HP than everybody else, so you also have to keep that in mind when you're using Lemina, like you're gonna use somebody else. Starlight. You just gotta keep an eye on her is what I'm trying to say. Oh, this video is gonna end up being an hour long. All I want to do was get through this dungeon. Honestly, there's only one more treasure here. If I get it, that'll be the end of the video. That's probably how this is gonna end. Let's just keep burning all the fools. Shigadoo. Shigadoo. Did I ever mention I love the music in Lunar? It's just also nostalgic for me. That's part of why I love it. It's pretty good. You might get a little repetitive because you hear it so friggin' often, the same jingles. Doesn't mean it ain't good. You listen to the soundtrack straight through, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Speaking of which, I think this collector's edition that I do have in the box does have a soundtrack, which you'll hear no complaints out of me, man. Let's throw it down. I'm gonna ditch that guy because I said so. I'm gonna run so far away. If I find that last treasure, I'm literally gonna call this a video, and I'll just clear the rest of the enemies off screen because like I'll finish running through this place in the next episode. I won't leave here yet, but I'm thinking that if I find that last treasure right now, we're calling this a video. And the last treasure here is the one I want the most. So whatever I gotta do to get to it, that's the last thing we'll do. Again, reiterate, no boss fights here, so don't have to worry about any shit like that. We're just here to pass on through to get to Nota.
Mega Magic Flame!
Nota is my next rollout. Nota. Where's that last treasure at, BZ? Oh god. We're good. I'm just trying to think if it's gonna backfire on me that I'm not sitting here fighting like if I skip over any enemies here. I don't think so. Probably be fine. Like to not kill one or two enemies in this dungeon. Will I wish I had the extra little bit of money? Probably. But will it really matter? I don't know. I have not been writing down like what the next town has for sale and how much money it'll cost me and how much money I should have when I get there. I am not doing that. And I don't plan on doing that. I figure fighting every enemy along the way will be enough, and if not, I'll sell some shit. And if not, I'll go grind a little bit, whatever. But
Mega Magic
or we'll go without. That's the worst case scenario, but if we have to, we will. We're going to try to avoid going without, of course. But sometimes it's unavoidable when you're not trying to plan that far ahead. Also, was that Hero that went up another level? Hero, you crazy fool. You crazy fool. Where am I at? 21 already? Oh, we're gonna be fine. I'm almost right, like the right level for the whole next dungeon. That's crazy to me. Pretty sure the next boss fight we have, we should be like in the 21, 22 range, which is very good. Which is very good. Where the hell's this last treasure at? It better be in this last area. Or one of these last areas. I don't know how many areas are left here. Hopefully not many more. And many more. Gentlemen, baby. I don't want to deal with y'all BBZs. Fuck you. Fuck you. And now you shall burn.
Mega Magic Flame!
You heard me. Burn. Oh, also, it should be mentioned, Lemina, she came in at level 20 like everybody else, right? Basically, her level is based on everyone else's level you have in your party, so whatever your average level is, you'll be that low. She'll come in at that level. So she came in at 20 because everybody else was 20, right? I think that's right. I think that's right. I think we got to level 20 when we beat the boss, and so she came in at level 20. I believe that's correct. That is correct. So Burning Rain's 10 MP. This will be my last Burning Rain, so hopefully I don't need any more after this. In the burning rain, burning rain, burning rain. Oh, how I love that burning rain, burning rain, burning rain, burning rain. I wish I knew more of the lyrics to Purple Rain, because that's kind of what I was going for there.
Mega Magic Flame!
Oh, Prince. Rip. Rip on the Prince, dude. The artist formerly known as... Rip. Ooh. Live fast, run far. Revive Litany. Yeah, boy. Who needs an Angel's Tear? Now we got Revive Litany. Hell yeah. That's exactly what it does. It revives dead people. Hell yeah. This has got to be where the treasure's at. A little side path. Wind Staff. Alright. That's what I wanted. Alright, just a quick look. Here's Lemina's abilities, whatever you want to call them. Abilities. Equipment, that's the word. She starts off with a magic staff, which I think if you use it in battle, or to attack. Okay, so, remember in last game, to like do magic with the staffs, you had to like use the item instead of attack with it? I think in this game, if you actually use her Lemina's attack, she'll actually use the staff like they do when you use it in Lunar 1. I don't know that for a fact yet. Let me confirm that theory, and, well, we'll put the Wind Staff on, because Wind Staff will probably be more useful than her Fire and Ice magic, which we already have. At least Wind will be a different element, even though Hero has it as well, but he's not our mage. Alright, guys, I'm going to call the episode here. In the next one, we will head off into the next section of the game, which will be the town of Nota. That's our next place of our destination. You guys should already know that. If you were paying attention to the plot stuff, you know that's the next place we're trying to get to. So hopefully we'll get there in the next one. I already pretty much said we will, but hey, maybe we won't. Maybe I lied. Find out in the next one. See you guys then. Peace!